Hey guys, and welcome to a very special video today. My name is Brandon. Today I want to give a huge thank you to you guys for helping the channel pass 50,000 subscribers. Halfway there to that big silver plaque, which is every YouTuber's dream and goal. And I just want to say, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, to anybody that's been supporting, I just want to give a huge thank you to, because this just means the world to me. And I've posted a ton of videos over the years and not yet really had a chance to talk a bit about myself, like who I am outside of the investing world, outside of the personal finance space. And we just hit 50,000 subscribers. We're all stuck here bored in this quarantine, and I just figure, why the heck not? We'll do a quick Q&A video. We got a ton of questions that came over from Instagram. This is just gonna be a lighthearted video. Don't expect anything too much, but I just wanna say seriously, thank you guys all for 50,000 subscribers. All the likes, all the support, all the comments, everything just means the world to me. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just gonna answer a bunch of questions in no particular order. your body is...
I didn't know if you were doing it.
I was doing it for real.
Okay, so first question is from Chewy Dewey. Hi Brandon, what's your ethnicity? Stay safe, dude. Stay safe, dude. Yeah, you stay safe, dude, too, and I hope everybody at home is staying safe. But my ethnicity, you guys probably know my dad on the channel. You've seen him in the Q&A videos. He's white, he's quite white, and my mom is Filipino, so that would make me half white, half Filipino. How tall are you?
I'd say I'm about exactly 6 feet tall, maybe actually 6'1", but about 6 feet to 6'1", I'd say, right in that ballpark. 6'1" on a good day, yeah, fair enough.
This is an interesting question. What's the oldest thing you own in your home?
I saw that one. I don't really know. Like, I haven't even looked around.
Probably
we don't have that.
Clothing item?
Clothing item, yeah. Clothing item would be one for sure. Everything else is relatively new because, yeah, we just moved here in August. So, like, furniture, bed, it would have to be clothing. Actually, no, my mom gave me a book. Actually, I got a really old book. I got a couple of really old books.
Want to show?
Why not? My mom gave me these. The Wizard of Lies. Haven't opened it. This is one that I've actually been meaning to open, Alan Greenspan. So this is definitely a bit of an older book. She smells the oldness on that one. Yeah, this one's pretty old, and then there's a pretty good, cool book here. Peter Drucker, Managing for the Future, the 1990s and beyond. That's how you know it's old. Managing the future for the 1990s and beyond.
Some people think 1990s
was the future. Well, no, that's not that long ago, but that just goes to show how old this is. Because, yeah, that would definitely be some of the older things that we do have in the house. Good question, weird question.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. I'm nervous doing these videos, if you haven't noticed. It's just different, but different is good. Different is good.
Favorite food?
Favorite food would definitely be sushi is a must. I could pretty much eat sushi every day. If you're from Vancouver here, another place that is killer, Phnom Penh. I could eat that every day. I know exactly what I would order, but Phnom Penh is a good place too.
Describe a Phnom Penh. It says half of the
True. Butter beef. You gotta get the butter beef. You gotta get the chicken wings and the beef luck luck.
What type of food is Phnom Penh though? What type of cuisine?
I don't know exactly what type of cuisine it is. Cambodian and Vietnamese hybrid. I don't know, but it's good, and that's all I know.
Do you golf? Do
I golf? I used to golf a lot when I was younger. Now that I'm a bit older, I've kind of toned back, but I still do from time to time. So yeah, I do golf. Nothing crazy though.
What is your what is your workout routine these days?
Dude. Believe it or not, we have been going for runs recently. We've gone for, and Bailey's coming for the runs too. Chips.
Quiet.
No workout routine, unfortunately, which is just terrible because before the quarantine, I worked out quite religiously. I spent a good chunk of my day at the gym, like working out, playing basketball, doing some sort of activity, and now that I'm just stuck at home, there's no motivation for a home workout. I just have to be completely honest with you guys there, which is terrible, but that's just the flat out truth. But I did go for a run the past couple days, which felt really good. Really good.
Can you do an apartment tour?
Can we do an apartment tour? I would love to do an apartment tour because, yeah, we have an apartment here in Richmond and I love it, But my standards in terms of messiness, Viv is not impressed with my messiness. If you guys look back, actually, just as a fun fact, if you look back at some of my old videos, some of the first videos I did, I never cleaned up the mess on the back. I never even thought about it because it just didn't cross my mind, but she told me, my mom told me, and now I try my best to keep the backgrounds a little bit nicer. But yeah, apartment tour, yeah, maybe I'll even show you a little clip right now. As I'm talking, I could do like a little thing around, you know? We could tidy up and make it look nice and kind of give you guys a tour of things, but it's just a nice little 1-bedroom apartment that we live in here.
Okay. Trying to buy a house in Toronto in the next 2 years. Any advice? I'm
actually looking for some advice in that standpoint as well. I'm in a very similar boat. Not necessarily Toronto. I'm looking here, maybe Vancouver, maybe Toronto. But I really, I don't have much advice on the real estate market. That's something that I'm super confused about. Really, if you guys notice on the channel, I try to stick very, very focused on investing, and in particular long-term investing, because that's what I know and that's what I feel I do well. And I don't even put up videos on, you know, the economy, even some personal finance things. It's just, hey, we focus on one thing, and real estate is outside of my realm. So I wish I had advice for you there, but I'm in the same boat, looking for some opinions. And I'd almost hope that this virus, I can't say that on the channel, the videos get flagged. This situation that we have at hand, I hope it brings down the market, especially in the big markets like Toronto and Vancouver, because that'd be a good chance for me to kind of get my feet wet into real estate. But at this point, I really don't have much of an opinion on that, unfortunately.
Is it worth buying a Lego set?
Is it worth buying a Lego set? This one's from Wyatt, I know that. This is an inside joke from one of my friends who, he's trying to be funny, because I really like building Legos. That's one of my hobbies. If you follow our Instagram page, yeah, I've done a decent amount of Legos, some pretty cool ones, and the answer is yes, it is worth buying a Lego set. They're pretty darn cool. I got a Bugatti coming right now, and that's gonna be so fun. I'm waiting for it, but the whole shipping thing's taking a little while, but they're really fun. They're super cool. If you haven't done one yet, and you feel like doing one, they're surprisingly challenging, more challenging than you'd think, but they're awesome.
Alex's question. This is a hard one. What is a specific problem that you struggled with during the infancy of your YouTube journey?
That is a hard one. Yeah, that's a good one. And I got to think back now to the infancy. So that's over 2 years ago. And yeah, I guess one thing, like, it was never a true struggle, but it was something that always bogs on your mind, is when you have a smaller channel, or any channel for that matter, any channel, you know, you always compare yourself to your peers and how other channels are doing around you, and you can sometimes struggle with seeing other people's videos doing really well, and you know, their channels blowing up while you're kind of just steadily chugging along. I think it's just human nature for everyone to feel that way, but the lesson you learn is, rather than getting caught up in that and almost feeling like jealousy towards that, you just use it as motivation for yourself. Just know that you're doing the right thing, and as long as you're helping people, like as long as your videos are doing their job, I think your time will come, and you just kind of get through it. I think when you're just getting started, it's tough to see that end goal, because yeah, you know, you don't really get a lot of traction in the beginning, but you just gotta stick to it. I never really had an issue with sticking to it and creating videos, because I like creating videos, but I'd say, yeah, that's one thing that just comes to mind right off the bat. Yeah, just seeing other people around you blowing up, and your videos may not be doing as well. That's a good one.
Sounds like something that you still struggle with.
Something still struggle with, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, it's that, I think, and yeah, it's just always, you're comparing yourselves, you're raising the bar, and it's you're always gonna find someone that's doing better than you, and it doesn't matter what size you're at. It's just, you're always gonna have that. But yeah, that's a really good question there.
What sports do you like practicing?
Basketball. Basketball. I actually like all sports. I play basketball primarily. That would be my main one. And like before this whole situation, I play basketball almost every day. So almost too much basketball. In the morning, sometimes I'll even go back twice a day, which is just crazy, but we have a really nice facility where we live here, like the Richmond Olympic Oval. It's pretty darn awesome. But yeah, I play basketball, but I like watching football, basketball, baseball, the Blue Jays. I'll watch pretty much any sport except for hockey right now. I'll watch soccer, esports, I don't know. I watch a lot of sports except for hockey.
Have any tattoos?
Any tattoos? No. Clean.
Would you get any?
No. Clean.
What are your favorite books?
My favorite books, I have a lot of favorite books. I actually really, I do enjoy reading a lot. I used to not like reading at all, but yeah, my favorite books as of recently.
What is your all-time favorite book?
My all-time favorite book? Obviously my all-time favorite investing book, like personal finance book for beginners, I think is Rich Dad Poor Dad. I think that goes without saying. That's kind of like a staple. I think my all-time favorite investing book, so actually the stock market, is The Intelligent Investor. That to me is the most like, it's more difficult, but it's my favorite investing book. And then my favorite personal books, like what I've read ever. When I was young, I read this series called Cherub. I don't know if anyone's gonna know about that, but yeah, I get joked around for it. But if my guy Evan's watching this, my old roommate, we used to read our fair amount of Cherub. We read the whole series.
You want to say your favorite like alphabet book?
Well, no, it's not. It's a teen book, but it's still like a good read, you know.
That's exciting. Like my favorite book is Twilight.
It could be your favorite book. Could be Twilight or Harry Potter. Like maybe you read them when you're younger, but it's still a good book. I'd have to say at the very top of the list, like in terms of my favorite entrepreneurial book that's impacted me, I'd have to say Think and Grow Rich would be right at the top there. I'm just looking at what I've read recently. Good to Great's good. Never Split the Difference is good. Wealthy Barber is always good. Yeah, those are all kind of more classic ones. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really tough to kind of pinpoint your favorite book. There's just a lot of good ones.
You think your brother can give me a haircut when I hit 100K in the stock market?
Dude, he'll give you a haircut right now. Jesse will give you 100. Jesse will give you a haircut. Not allowed till he gets, true, right now, I should take that back. You can't get a haircut now from him, but you can definitely get a haircut from him. And I do get questions from time to time. My brother, Jesse, he's the one that's been kind of featured in a couple videos of mine here and there. He was the elf. Him and Joe were one of the elves, and they've been in a couple other videos. He actually got his, like, he's a hairstylist, so he went to school for that type of thing. He's got a little YouTube channel that he's starting up, so go show him some love. It's Jesse's Barbershop. I'll put the handle up there. I'm supposed to be on one of the next episodes, which I'm looking forward to, but he cuts hair, he does it all. He's a funny guy. He's good on camera, and his TikToks, some of them are blowing up. So go show him some love, give him a shout out, tell him I sent you. But yeah, if you want a haircut from Jesse, you're gonna have to go message him for that.
How many animals do you have? Seen a couple in your videos. Also, I'll ask this one after.
Sure.
So I'll just say, how many animals do you have? Seen a couple in your videos.
There are definitely a couple in the house. We have 2 animals, I guess you'd say. So Reggie came around first. If you've been following along the channel and you remember Reggie first, because she's made some appearances in the videos, like going back a couple years now, and we got her as a little kitten, so she's probably a couple years old. She's just like this little gray cat, Reggie, and she's a girl, but her name is Reggie. Yeah, that was kind of complicated. Why? Yeah. Well, our next up was Bailey, who is our, we don't know what she is, but she's, I think, a lab of some sort. No, she's definitely a lab of some sort. These people that lived on a farm, they had a few dogs. They claim that Bailey was half lab, half border collie. And from a puppy, we expected her to be kind of like a medium-sized to larger-sized dog, but she just kept growing and growing and growing, and now she's pretty darn big. And we're starting to think maybe she wasn't so border collie-ish, because yeah, she's quite tall for a dog. And yeah, I mean, we're not experts on dogs here. Maybe there's some dog people out there that would know better, but she'll howl if we howl. Which I know is kind of like, I think maybe a husky-ish trait.
A lot of dogs will howl.
A lot of dogs will howl, that's true. But it's just, she's definitely got the lab touch to her, but she's not 100% lab. So maybe we'll do a DNA test, but she just turned 1 actually a couple days ago. So she's 1 year old. She's really funny, and she's something else. She just does a lot of really funny things. And yeah, she's my first dog, like having a dog, and she's pretty great. I really love her. I love Reggie too. Reggie was always number one, and now they're equally tied. Milo was in another video. Milo. We got comments saying her name was Mila. It's a boy named Milo. He's a funny little guy too. He's really scared, and that's actually Vivian's dog. So he just comes over from time to time, but he's like a little toy poodle. And that's kind of our little animal family. I do have some fish, which I consider them animals and pets, but yeah, it's just a little tank of, you know, your basic community, tropical tetras and guppies and whatnot. I do want to upgrade to some cichlids, which is high on my list of things to do, but that'll probably be once we move into a bigger house with room for a bigger tank. But yeah, that's kind of the rundown on the animals. It's like a zoo we got over here. Yeah, that was kind of different, and it was fun. I had fun answering these questions about myself. It's something I don't usually do or reflect on, but yeah, I guess I will kind of wrap it up there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that gave you a little bit of insight, get to know me a little bit better outside of just someone talking about stocks and investment topics. I do really love investing. That's what I do. That's my passion. It's what I do full time here. So don't worry, I'm gonna keep doing that. It's just that, yeah, maybe just as a little celebration here for our 50K, we'll just take a break from the not number videos, but just we don't need our brains to be running all the time. We can just take a step back and just have a little bit of fun. I do just want to say again, thank you guys so much for 50,000 subscribers. It does boggle my mind just to think about that number, 50,000 people who have subscribed to the channel. And obviously we've reached so much more, so many more people through the actual views and the actual videos. It is just, YouTube's been an amazing platform, and I want to thank everyone for their support. It wouldn't be possible without you guys. I know that's cliche to say, but it is so true. And just the fact that you guys tune into the videos, drop likes, like that is an awesome way of showing support. Just hitting that thumbs up button, it does such a big difference. It means so much to me for putting the time in for the videos, and it just shows that you guys are appreciating it. So I thank you guys all for that. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for everything. And I really hope that I'm helping you guys out when it comes to your investing journeys. I hope you guys are all kind of taking steps forward in the stock market and really just doing stuff that are going to help you out further down in life. That's what it all comes down to. Start investing, do it the right way. You're just taking steps towards financial freedom, to being financially independent. In my opinion, this is the best way to do it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for bearing with me through this video. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for 50,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next video.